Welcome to SubscriberNation.com, where you'll meet the creators behind amazing online video channels, sharing their stories, inspiration, and hottest tips, and helping you learn from their success. Welcome to Subscriber Nation. This time on Subscriber Nation, we've got Ohaple coming at us from Colorado. And Ohaple's channel is kind of a mixture of different things. It's a gaming channel, but also YouTube tips, which is how I found Ohaple. He has great tips. And also kind of an interview show too. But Ohaple, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your channel?
Yeah, so my name's Ohaple. Like you said, I do a whole mixture of stuff on my channel. That's maybe one of my channel's weaknesses, is how diversified it is. I started out focusing on gaming, and since then I've really found some success doing, like you said, YouTube tips and really going more in depth with the YouTube system. And he also mentioned I guess we call it a podcast. It's a weekly live show where we interview different YouTubers and just have them on to talk about their experiences and stuff like that. So I've been having a good time with it.
Wonderful. Well, maybe you can tell us a little bit about how you got started and when you got started.
I got started about a year ago, about 14-ish months, and it kind of started out with me just playing with some of my friends online in some games, and I ended up getting a capture card, which is this device you use to capture off your game console so that you can actually get the video from your console to your computer, and just mostly to share game clips. And after a while watching other YouTubers, I got the kind of itch to actually make some videos of my own and do commentaries and stuff like that, and I kind of just started trying it out, got hooked, and that's been about a year.
Great. Well, maybe you could tell us a little bit about where you draw your inspiration from.
So a lot of it's from like other YouTubers that I'm watching, because I see stuff that they do and it just like drives me to try to improve all the time, where I'll be like, oh, what he's doing is really great. And that kind of feeds back into the hobby of video making, I guess I'd call it. But at the same time, a lot of my inspiration comes from stuff in my life that I'm actually interested in. So sometimes I'll do like a guitar video, and that'll be something that is more personal for me, that I've really been getting into a certain song or getting into building a guitar or something like that. And I'll then make videos based on that, using that for inspiration.
Very good. Yeah, I saw some of your, I can't remember, lightning guitar or something like that.
Yeah, it lights up when you play and stuff.
Awesome. Cool. Well, how about, can you tell Subscriber Nation about one time when you learned from a mistake?
So I'm going to say it was maybe 2 or 3 months into uploading, and I had put up a video that was kind of a more controversial video. I forgot what it exactly was about, but it was definitely something opinionated. And I made the mistake of going into the comments section and debating people. And that, I found like right away that is just a trap you don't want to fall in, because there's no winning on the internet. All you do is kind of drive yourself downhill emotionally with the video, and it kind of turns out as a bad look for you as well, even if you're completely right. So yeah, that was the mistake I learned from early on. And now if it's debates and negative stuff in the comments, I just steer clear from that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Commenting, we could do a whole video on coping with comments, I think would be a great one.
Yeah.
So great. Why don't we talk a little bit about money? So you are able to make money. Let's talk about that a little bit. Tell us about that.
So I started monetizing pretty much right away, like a month or two in, once I had enough subscribers, once I was at about 150 subs. And I got partnered with this network called Miquos, which they're kind of a sub network. And right as they started up, I joined in with them. And like a lot of other YouTubers, I was really, really excited to actually get into monetization and get into kind of to legitimize the hobby almost. Mm-hmm. And so since then, I've been able to actually make some success making money, not as a full-time job, but able to supplement my income with a few $100s a month. And that just helps mostly pay for my equipment for my YouTube stuff, because anybody that does YouTube will understand that, you have a microphone that's anywhere $100 to $500. You got a camera that's a few $100s. So by being able to make money on YouTube, I can actually pay for all my YouTube stuff with YouTube money. But that said, I would, kind of as a little tip, I would recommend people to wait a little bit to partner and all that before you sign some big contract, because monetization is exciting, but it's not worth going right away, because you will get better offers as time goes.
Yeah, and right now you're monetizing solely through AdSense, I guess. You're not doing products or sending people to websites or things like that. So that's an impressive number just from AdSense, like 1 year in. Very cool. Great. Well, why don't you tell us what is next for you?
Next, I'm going off to graduate school, to law school, and I'm planning to continue on YouTube, but it's kind of hard to say exactly how timing will work out, with all my time being taxed with school again. But yeah, I plan to just keep sticking with it, keep going to school, stay out of the adult world as long as I can.
Wonderful. Yeah, I think if you're going to law school, you're going to be in the adult world pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Great. Well, why don't we just wrap things up and tell us how we can find you?
So you can find me on YouTube, youtube.com/Ohaple, Twitter @Ohaple, via my webpage, ohaple.com. On my mobile application, it's free for Android and iOS, Ohaple on there as well. And pretty much anywhere on the net, you can just find me, Ohaple.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking with Subscriber Nation today, giving us some great tips and some actionable advice. And I look forward to seeing Subscriber Nation next week. Thanks for watching. Now it's your turn. Let everyone know what you learned today in the comment section at subscribernation.com, where you'll also find more hot tips and resources. And if you aren't already a Subscriber Nation subscriber, click here. Click here to find another interview or here to see more from today's guest.